be real. All you bitches wanna look like me. Wanna be in demand, get booked like me.
Me care time I'm JHS. My favorite subject pa no ye Prevoke. BDT. Me nyankufum beyinfo ye Protect no na me gina Prevoke. My JH no me din no ye my favorite subject. The me sama na. Immediately what ring the bell no for change less no ye Prevoke no. Erade. Obeka de me made loto. Na form 2. Yeah, practicals. And I'm just reminiscent how we used to lay our food items or our prepped items in front of us. Try and picture. I have a picture that I'm going to insert so that you guys will see what I am talking about. I love cooking. I love cooking. I enjoy cooking, but I do not like cooking. If I have an option to hire someone, I would definitely hire someone to do it. I just love that, I just love the art of it. Cooking is an art, and being able to combine ingredients together to make it taste good is something very magical. Now, Mama Nkasam, so Yakwa Form 3, no JHS 3 no na was they able to kick. And my auntie is a baker. She's very good. So anytime I ever cry, then my grandmother will collect some food items. Some baking items into flour, oil, like margarine, all of that. Now, parky in the means they made me a quarter cry now was the about to kick. Into about to kick, day. I mean me fear day. Baking items the way budu na masa when I'm the what to cake you na one man be my main tea. Na adi ya me yo day mu gbe ma no pe na musu let me jina wa na even the Bible says that man should not live by breath alone. No, the foam. No, so hello guys, my name is Jonathan Ingstar. Welcome to a brand new episode of Let's Be Real. My catch on that this season, I do not care where I am. It doesn't matter what I am looking like. Once I get the vision or I get a voice to record, I am pulling out my camera and my microphone and we are going to record. As you can see, today's episode is being recorded in my kitchen. I am coming to cook some of my favorite dishes, and once you see red oil, you know that it's something local. Guys, let's get into it. Right in front of me are all the ingredients that we'll be using to cook today. Today we are cooking 3 different kind of stews. We are cooking bean stew, we are making garden egg stew, and we are also making Kontomire stew. So as you can see, inside over here, I have my boiled garden eggs that we'll be blending. I also have Kontomire. I have Kontomire right here, and I have my beans. I feel like these beans is a lot, but we'll see what we'll do about it. I have my my grinded tomatoes. It has onions, it has pepper, it has garlic, it also has ginger. Tomatoes no buy it. This tomato right here no odosho. So sure better than my blend the annual won't put in the peach color or better the peach juice. But and then and I also have onion and garlic and ginger that I'll be using to season my meat. Yeah, I have some cow meat over here that I will be using, and masanwo akitiwa. I don't know what the name for this in English, but it's basically how do they even call this? You friend then oh yeah, akitiwa. Let a friend egusi. Yes, and yeah, I have my tomato paste over here. Me say zaman buy it no. Say yeah for tomato paste and fry and tomatoes yen yen stew ni name be saho. So yeah, and over here I have some smoked fish, and over here and so fanciful friend coats. In fanciful friend coat. Na asanteful friend no wele. Na highest phone so fracture de kewuro. Na ala tenin so catch the pomo. I didn't So yeah, I'm not gonna bore you guys with talking. We are going to get straight into the cooking. I also have my spices that I'm going to use to season the beef into let's just get straight into it. To my beef, and I'm also going to take my grinded ginger and onion and garlic now. We make together no. So this is going to go straight into the saucepan. Put everything in it. Then I'll also go ahead and take my ginger.
Some of you may think it's a lot, but I really love ginger and onion and garlic. I mean, that's what makes my food unique, and that's what works for me. I feel like having a lot of ginger and onion and garlic in, seasoning just bring out the natural aromas. Or maybe the bunny is special. So I mean, ginger is now very expensive. Ginger is too expensive these days. I don't know, but whatever it is, the food must still be cooked, and ginger must be in there. So no matter the price of ginger, my loves, I am still going to buy my ginger and put it in my food. So now we have our beef and pomo on fire, or coat on fire, getting steamed. The next thing we are going to get straight into is the main preparation of the stew. So if you don't know what I'm doing today, I'm doing 3 different kind of stews. I am doing kontomire, I am doing bean stew, and I'm also doing garden egg stew. So yeah, so it's just basically going to be one base. So after all that other base is prepared, then we are going to split it into 3 and then put the beans in one, the garden eggs in one, and also the kontomire in one. And this is a very smart way of cooking. So if you don't have time like myself, the main reason why I am actually filming this episode is so that you can jiggle between work, because I do a lot. I am a fashion designer. I am also a content creator, and I have other things that I do on the side. So this one will get me sorted for like a week or 2. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So I actually forgot to slice some onions for frying our red oil. So I'm going to go straight ahead and cut some real quick. I was actually trying to save time, so I did all my prepping. I did everything. I had to make sure that everything is prepped before I set the camera. And it's also raining, and it's Ghana that we are. The lights can go out at any time, but I'm also praying that the light doesn't go out for this woman to be very successful, because I actually also prayed before setting the cameras. I'm like, oh my God, let me have a successful recording today. Transfer our beef to a different burner so that I can, have space for our base. Of course, I'm bringing out the big saucepan because, like I said, we are preparing the food together and then demarcate it and put the specific main ingredient into it. So then the first thing that is going to go into our big saucepan is our red oil. So let me just go ahead and pour. I think we are using everything, okay? We are using everything. Just one sec, guys. So while our red oil is in fire, we are going to go ahead and add the sliced onions in it. I should have let this. This is not hot enough. This is not. I don't know why I'm in a rush. I'm nervous, guys. I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm filming in my own kitchen and I'm nervous. This is the first time I'm doing a big production like this. In fact, I have 2 cameras. So I'm quite nervous. So I don't know if it's going to show, but whatever it is, please pardon me for it because I am very nervous, okay? I'm very, very, very nervous. And we are going to let this thing steam. Okay, so while our oil and the onion is frying, I'm going to go ahead and add my momone. This is smell fish. That is what we call it. We call it momone, and it gives it a very nice aroma, and it also gives a very sweet taste. Very, very sweet taste. So it's basically fish that has been preserved with salt. Yeah, that is what it is. It's called momone. I'm going to go ahead and drop my momone into my simmering. I'm going to go ahead and drop my momone into pot and let it also simmer for some time. Honestly, when you are working with momone, you just have to make sure that you don't have an open space kitchen because it's going to mess up your living area. Make sure you have a separate kitchen to be able to work with momone, because what kitchen, or if it's open space and it's part of your, is that what it's called? Is it actually called like an open space kitchen? I don't know what it's called, but basically what I'm saying is whenever you are working with smell fish or momone, just make sure that your You don't have an open plan kitchen. Because if you cook momone in an open plan kitchen, your living room will smell like shit. I'm sorry, but I'm just being honest. So I am not a professional caterer. I am not a professional chef. I am just a boy who knows how to cook, who can cook, who doesn't even like cooking. So with time frame, I cannot give a specific time frame as to when to add a specific ingredient, but also just make sure that the thing doesn't burn. Right now, I think our momoni has dissolved in the oil very well. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my mixture of tomato, onion, and garlic and ginger, everything into the bowl. This is how you know that the oil is ready for some tomatoes. Don't also forget that we have our beef on fire. So we are going to go ahead and then also check on our beef just to make sure that our beef is also doing well. Yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together. You are going to leave your stew to cook for some time. I am a firm believer of letting the food take its time to cook, because when it takes its time to cook, the flavors are going to come together, blend together well, and it's going to give you a very, pleasant taste, because that's what we are looking for. We want to be able to eat the food at the end of the day. So just let the food take its time to cook. So I'm just going to let the stew, take its time to cook. You can even cover it and then make sure to be checking up on it as time goes on. And I am going to be right back when my stew is done cooking. Okay, guys, see you later. While we wait for our stew to cook, I'm going to go ahead and grind our garden eggs with those. I don't know what the English name of this thing is, but I'm going to find it. I'm going to ask ChatGPT and then add it to it. But I have a friend, a fanciful friend in Samantroba, and a fanciful friend in Yadwa. So this one, you are not going to completely grind it till it's smooth. You need to see some of the garden eggs in it. It doesn't have to be smooth. So you can see that I'm busy. This is the consistency we are looking for. Check on our stew. Let's see how the stew is doing. Okay. It's coming together. It's coming together gradually. It's coming together. Let's also check on our beef. Let's see how our beef is going. Guys, so this is our tomato paste. We are going to mix it with water so that it can, have like a little bit of liquid consistency before we pour it into the stew. Oh God, I think I got a little too excited and added more water to the tomato paste, but it's okay. And also, I haven't been paid to name the brand that I'm using, so you can use whatever toothpaste that you like. Okay, you can use whatever or you can use whatever. Did I say toothpaste? You can use whatever tomato paste that you like. Toothpaste, excuse toothpaste. Wow, toothpaste is. I'm going to play back this episode and I'll be laughing. Like I mentioned, I'm quite nervous, but you guys would have to pardon me. You have to pardon me. I'm going to give it a good stir. Oh, this already smells so good. The aromas are coming together, everything mixing together, everything's coming out so perfectly well. Our beef is also steaming, cooking, whatever you want to call it. And yes, we're gonna leave this on because my kako into the stew. Kako is also smell fish. It's a different kind of smell fish. While this one has a little bit of rigidity to it, the other one is very soft and can melt easily. Honestly, I don't know the English name for these ones, but I know for sure that Kako is smell fish. They are both some sort of fish that has been preserved with salt and, dried out. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Vino, koina vino, na ye vino e anti sisi, koina vino, na ye vino. I think Raiko. Oh my god! It was a sizzling advert growing up. And koina bin just basically means the soup is ready. And you know what? I cannot resist this fish. I've been chewing the fish. By the time I'm done filming, I've finished chewing all the fish. But it's fine. In food, we say portion. We are going to portion it into 3 different sizes. I have to be mindful of what I'm saying before someone calls me out in the comment section, because the other time I was frying something. Somebody said I shouldn't say fry. I should say simmer. So yeah, we are going to portion it into 3. We are going to portion the stew into 3 and then go ahead and add our major ingredients, okay? Okay guys, so this is our meat. We have our meat ready. Our meat and wele is ready, or coat, but still it's ready. There was a little bit of the meat stock left, so I'm going to go ahead and pour that into the main stew before the actual demarcation. Before the actual portioning. Why do I keep saying demarcation as if it's land? I think at this juncture, I can go ahead and do the portioning. So I'm going to put 3 different saucepans on the fire and then do the portioning. I'm going to put my Kontomire into the stew. So I have partially cooked the Kontomire, like I steamed it, not like fully cooked it. I steamed it because I don't like to put the raw Kontomire into my stew. It makes my throat itch and swell. So this is totally optional, but I will advise that you partially cook it, like you steam it before you adding it into your sauce. All right, so the next thing we are going to add is the beans. I don't know if I'm going to use all the beans because it's quite a lot for me, but let's see. Let's just pour it in and see how it goes. Oh, I think it's fine. It's okay. It's not that bad. It's cool. And add our garden eggs into the garden egg sauce. Fish. Also, I will need a little bit of fish over here, not much, just a little bit. And you see how. Then we're going to add our beef. Right now, we are coming to add our egusi or akitiwa into the Kontomire. On Kontomire and let it simmer for some time before we go ahead and add our spices. But I think even for now, I can just go ahead and put my spices. So this one, it just has salt and my personal spices. So you can use any spices that you want. But there is onga in here. There is onga stew. And it has salt too. So, yeah. After this, I'm going to taste. And if the salt is small, I'll just maybe go ahead and add more salt. This will be for our Kontomire. Now let's just go ahead. Oh God. Let's go ahead and give it a very good stir. Like I said, be careful with the way you stir so that the stew and the fish doesn't become one item. Cooking is so interesting. Like I mentioned earlier, cooking is just so magical. The fact that you can put like little ingredients together and then boom, you have something that is actually so nutritious and it helps you grow. It helps you think, because me, if I'm hungry, there is nothing I can do, and food gives me life. I'm a magician. That is exactly what I am. I am a magician. You don't have to stare. Immediately you put in your agushi. You have to take your time with it. Honestly, I think I have to change the fire, or I have to lower it because it's banana show. So I'm going to switch it up. I think this one is this. I love, 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 love. How I am. Hmm. I think we need a little bit something with the kontomire, either the salt or maybe a little spice, but it actually tastes very good. Okay, guys, so I decided that I'm going to eat yam today. I need to make money. I need to be rich so that I can hire a maid. Damn. I mean, few years to come, I wouldn't be doing this. I'll only do it for pleasure. Right now, it's given necessity. I have to do it because if I don't do it, hunger will kill me. I'll die out of hunger. That is why I'm doing it. But it is what it is. One thing about this stew that I have prepared, it goes with everything. Eba, rice, plantain, any swallow you can think of, banku, and all of that. And can't think of it right now. I'm even going to let someone do banku for me because I do not have a coal pot to do banku myself. So I'm going to commission someone to do that for me. There is this caterer around that does it. So I'm going to let her do that for me. All right, guys. So you are going to ignore the mess behind me. We just finished cooking. So I'm going to clean when I'm done. But honestly though, my kitchen looked quite spotless for someone who just prepared this kind of stew. So yeah, this is our kontomire stew, looking very gracious, looking very delicious, looking very yummy. Our garden egg stew too, looking very simple, looking very tasteful, looking very appetizing as well. My yam is still on fire boiling. My yam is still on fire. And also the bean stew is also still on fire cooking. Bean stew actually takes quite some time. This is not your regular bean stew. It's not like bean stew. I made it in such a way that I can eat it with gari, so more like a gobe stew. So this is not like bean stew, just that, you know, it has the stew flavor and a little bit of sauce in it. Just like that, the video is coming to an end. I am so happy. Like I mentioned, I can't wait to finally edit this video and show you what we prepared. I know I'm going to take a long time to edit this, but I also enjoy editing, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Trust me, this video is going to see the light of day. It is going to see the light of day. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Yeah, because I basically showed you everything. Whatever that I need to eat it with, it's not ready yet. Okay. So, okay, maybe I shouldn't end it. Maybe when it's done, we will be here tasting the food together. Okay, guys, it's been Let's Be Real.